them money, cause onto better things. You must be thinking it's easy, believe me, settle in. Yeah, tell them they ain't ready for the mess I bring. Feel the pressure, we set the session and check them in. Was man a menace, them money, cause onto better things. You must be thinking it's easy, believe me, settle in. Yeah, tell them they ain't ready for the mess I bring. Was man a menace, the money, cause onto better things. You must be thinking it's easy, believe me, settle in. Settle in, Settle in. You must be thinking it's easy, believe me, settle in. Flow killer, no better, don't know riller. Cold with it, them froze got 'em on hold, see we don't fold dinner. So winner, me and mine get the gold figure. Rolling, it's no joke, we're bringing it home, you man get no dinner. Hey, leftovers, it's real out here. Let's flow, we go deep, overload beat, slow your OG, I'm near. Got them all weak is here, rock the boat. Holding it down, molding in sound, floating in, keep it clear. Hey, yo, tell them they ain't ready for the mess I bring. Feel the pressure, we set the session and check them in. Was man a menace, the money, cause onto better things. You must be thinking it's easy, believe me, settle in. Yeah, tell them they ain't ready for the mess I bring. Feel the pressure, we set the session and check them in. Was man a menace, the money, cause onto better things. You must be thinking it's easy, believe me, settle in.
I have my sentence now, at last I know just how you felt. I dig my fingers in, expecting more than just the skin. 'Cause we're a loader like in fever, like a motorbike, a sailor and a nightingale, dancing in convertibles. And you can hold me like he held her, and I will have you like nothing matters. And you can hold me like he held her, and I will
noise for your mama's favorite agitator. I ain't saying none, unless I'm speaking for the paper. The great debater, my life is like an elevator. I'm going down, if you walk with me, then you walk with Satan. A wise man once said, now he didn't say none. Now I got paid some, I waffle like a baker. To survive, got me feeling like a faker. Tippy toeing through it, not trying to meet my maker. You ever walk my way? I never felt at home. Not ever in this place. I never saw the sun. I never walked this way. It never was my home. Not ever, not this place. Busy making new drama, so I got something to rap about. Self-inflicted stabbing doubt. Baby, what's that about? So, acting like I don't know. And of course I blame my boots for the faults in my toe. Living life in the days, I don't know where I'm going. I get back to the airport like, honey, I'm home. Boy, I bathe in sin and still I cast the first stone. Satan saw me again and it's gone. You never walk my way. I never felt at home. Not ever in this place. I never saw the sun. I never walked this way. It never was my home. Not ever, not this way. Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper. It's hard, yeah. It's hard. Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper, Peter Piper. It's hard, yeah. It's hard, yeah.
Shit.
Been that girl. Been that girl. Been that girl. Been that girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know it, better show up, girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know it, better show up, girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know it, better show up, girl. Get your up on the runway, it's a whole new world. Speechless, he don't know what to say. My body look good in that new Gaultier. Switch up the swag 4 times in a day. It's just like whatever. Oh, forget it. Your girlfriend mad 'cause I'm photogenic. Call up the store, I'm about to spend it.
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
Back to the animalistic. The monster that lies within each of us.
Face sick is this? Got me on clock, is still I stay pensive. Degenerate headspace, got them all moving defensive. I'm out in the field, these gatekeepers, they putting up fences. But me, I got plans got legs, plus plenty connections. I'm dagging in war speed, bag full of dubs, they sitting on benches. They living in the past, they're shelling with presents and future tenses. I used to vent, but now I just hold it, save my breath. They ain't ready for the levels, but they're out here moving relentless.
Lies within each of us.
Quest for the cake ain't never been so treacherous. Sound boys moving like models and pop stars, everything electric. Everything waste. These times 2-bit, riding in Teslas. Everything CD, yeah, turns speedy, everything feckless. But if I want ride with the squad, then man are just way too reckless. Second my day one dons, I'm practical, then my bridges. Everything real, everything cold, we're not into them flexes.
Yeah, I tell you the truth, I ain't heard their tunes, but as soon as I did it, wish that I am done. Us man are spraying out bare technology, shells going off, let it ring like Samsung. From a long time I've been moving, gorgeous, coming from Salford 6 where it's lovely. But we live in the 14th floor in Plum Tree Court and the hood looks lovely. Try and make a few moves with my brother, them I tell you my G's fully invested. Cat's freezing cold, but it's snowing out here and the young G's feeling festive. And we got more shells in your kitchen cabinet, and we treat like medicine, so we don't deal with no vitamin tablets. Them man are only known to the two my ranges, but we're down worldwide. My missus is parking the whip and the year done scratching the rims on the curbside. It's a lot of culture on my side, so I got a shout out on the Angolans. Get about with the Romanians, and I got a shout out man from Poland. We keep shedding it whenever they're speaking, I can't see the benefit. Whenever they're talking, I can't see the target. Just keep shedding it, letting it. Large up, I better them though, do you get mad? This season got dealt with. There no shells in the studio, so I'm going offset, man, I get reckless.
Except the size of your wage, and things don't change unless you deal with the pain, and it don't change unless you're switching your name, move overseas, start a band, write some songs about pain. I wear a lot of brands that are supposed to be cool, and I do a lot of things to try and be like you. Look mom, I'm a pop star, said I'd be a rock star, gonna date a star, then crash a sports car.
I change my clothes, put a ring in my nose, I change the way that I talk, and then I upgrade my phone. I change my hair, change my clothes, put a ring in my nose, I made some friends in UK, and now I'm never alone. I change my hair, change my clothes, put a ring in my nose, I change the way that I talk, and then I upgrade my phone. I change my hair, change my clothes, put a ring in my nose, I made some friends in UK, and now I'm never alone.
Chain on motivation, love you trying to judge all of my friends. Slim Shady broke me in the eyelids. All the kids always love a little violence. What's your name, kid? Gotta say, kid. What's the blame, kid? All the fame, kid. All the pain, kid. All the rage, kid. It's so late, I gotta change it. Last year I gave her. Last month I gave her. Yesterday I gave her. But today, hardest nails like
girl. Been that girl. Been that girl. Been that girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know, better show up, girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know, better show up, girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know, better show up, girl. Get your on the runway, it's a whole new world. Speechless, he don't know what to say. My body look good in that new Gaultier. Switch up the swag 4 times in a day. It's just like whatever. Oh, forget it. Your girlfriend mad cause I'm photogenic. Call up the store, I'm about to spend it. UCC, I'm about to get it in a blink of an eye. It's a new aesthetic. Wake up, the new era. This cap like new era. They salty cause I bring the pepper. I'll be the it girl now and forever. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know, better show up, girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know, better show up, girl. My baseline is top tier. Being cold was my mom clear. Sickening body is unfair. I can pronounce everything I wear, and my on my bank account. Skin brown like a sticker. I don't see nobody, I don't care about these. And I can't push your brand if it's not 6 figures. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know, better show up, girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know, better show up, girl. Show up. You ready?
miles ahead of kick-off. What sort of impact can he have at this club? We're about to find out. Stay with us on EA TV. To be around the world. The venue for this match is BC Place in Vancouver. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we have pre-season group stage action coming right up for you. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. Now it's time to see whether...
He's in here. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Over it comes, and under pressure, that was a fine play. Mo Salah. Wataru Endo. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And this is how Liverpool will line up. Alisson begins in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays with Andrew Robertson in the wide defensive areas. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Well, it's always interesting when a team elects to change things and a new manager is put in place. Make no mistake, Stuart. Salah! And the keeper showing tremendous command. Can someone get on the end of this? In the corner, far too close to the goalkeeper. Lookman. Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Oh, an incredible clearance. I must say, I didn't see that coming. Oh, the threat is there. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Who can they pick out? No-nonsense piece of defending. Well, they've given him too much space. Well, not the best clearance. And playing it back. Really well hit, but just too much height on it. Well, a heightened sense of anticipation. I say that because it's his very first game for the club.
Well, he's a dangerous player when he gets himself isolated in 1v1 situations because he can drop a shoulder, manipulate the ball and change his pace to beat defenders. I just hope he starts well today.
On the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Cop Mainers. Charles de Ketelare. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Feeding it through. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. Careless in possession. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And at one point on its flight, it looked as though it might be a goal.
Well, he should have been hitting the target from there. He had enough time to get his shot away. I think that's a poor miss in the end.
And he's lost out, Kolasinac. Trying to open them up. Still alive. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here it is again, and the striker does everything right. He hits it across the goalkeeper, which makes it difficult for him, and then the player coming in is alert for the rebound. What a good goal that is.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? The Kate Delare. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And he's through here. In it goes! He scored on his debut. And his fans are loving that. Luis Diaz. Lookman. Gianluca Scamacca. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Now what can Liverpool do with this advantageous situation? To give them the advantage. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Top Mainers. And he read it well, intercepting it. Chance for Liverpool to use width to good effect. Wonderfully weighted pass. And far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. Liverpool have given it away. Zappacosta. And Diaz has it. It's a weighted pass. Clearance needed to be better. Well, the supporters think it's on, and I think the less said about that effort, the better.
But I'm going to say something about it. It's not a good strike. A lack of composure and technique on that occasion.
Top Mainers. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. The electronic board showing one additional minute. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half, so he can show us his ability.
And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. It's a cross towards the near post. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Lookman. Just the challenge that was required. Rosana. And did just enough defensively. And a Liverpool throw-in forthcoming. Can he play it in? Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed. Well, he can't control his delight, can he? It's a wonderful moment for his team.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been...
They must finish here.
He might be able to carve something out. Crucial piece of defending. Lookman. Liverpool have the ball once more. And it might be. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle it.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Always the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Well, the attack lacked a little bit of oomph. Alexander-Arnold. In with a chance. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. He's driven in the corner. Well, the goalkeeper made it look as though there was no pressure on him whatsoever. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Have to pay attention defensively. Oh, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well, it's good play. They force the error, break forward quickly and create the opening. However, the finish didn't match the rest of it.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Ryan Gravenberch. Showing good defensive judgment. An awful lot of green space to run into. And playing it back. A goal! As they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. Konate. Ryan Gravenberch. Nunez. Liverpool in a position of menace. Opportunity here, and it's in for Liverpool. Is there a way back for the opposition now?
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Scamacca. Mainers. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Good work from Liverpool to make sure possession changed hands. And he might be through here. Chance maybe. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Alexei Miranchuk. They've regained possession. Minutes to go. Incisive pass. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender is just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Rafael Toloi. Scamacca. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Luis Diaz. Here's Robertson. This could be troublesome. Well, that's one for them to pursue. And taken away from Salah. Mainers. Feeding it through. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Alexei Miranchuk. It's with Mainers. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Lookman. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Grafenberg. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. And that is all for this game anyway. It goes into the books as a victory for Liverpool.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
guess I'll try call her again.
Thought we were something, but now we ain't nothing. I did something wrong, but I don't know what. Just want you to want me, but you just wanna leave me at the tone. Why don't you pick up the phone when I'm all alone? Do you hate me? Hits me like a heart attack when you don't come back. Someone save me. Why don't you pick up the phone when I'm all alone? Do you hate me? Hits me like a heart attack when you don't come back. Someone save me. It keeps ringing on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
I'm tired of waiting, overcomplicating. Things will never change, always stay the same. Better to be broken, so I'm just gonna leave you at the door.
Why don't you pick up the phone when I'm all alone? Do you hate me? Hits me like a heart attack when you don't call back. Someone save me. Why don't you pick up the phone when I'm all alone? Do you hate me?
Hits me like a heart attack when you don't call back. Someone save me.
It keeps ringing on and 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 on.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Why don't you pick up the phone when I'm all alone? Do you hate me? Hits me like a heart attack when you don't call back. Someone save me. It keeps ringing on and 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 on and
Been that girl. Been that girl. Been that girl. Been that girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, just been that girl. If you bad, then you know better show up, girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, better spend that girl. If you bad, then you know better show up, girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, better spend that girl. If you bad, then you know better show up, girl. Get your on the runway, it's a whole new world. Speechless, he don't know what to say. My body look good in that new Gaultier. Switch up the swag 4 times in a day. It's just like whatever. Oh, forget it. Your girlfriend mad 'cause I'm photogenic. Call up the store, I'm about to spend it. UCC, I'm about to get it in a blink of an eye. It's a new aesthetic. Wake up, it's a new era. These cap like new era. They salty 'cause I bring the pepper. I'll be the it girl now and forever. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, better spend that girl. If you bad, then you know better show up, girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, better spend that girl. If you bad, then you know better show up, girl. My face stunning is top tier. Being cold was my Montclair. Sickening body is unfair. I can pronounce everything I wear, and my on my bank account. Skin brown like a sticker. I don't see nobody, I don't care about these. And I can't push your brand if it's not 6 figures. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, better spend that girl. If you bad, then you know better show up, girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, better spend that girl. If you bad, then you know better show up, girl.
business, got me on clock, and still I stay pensive. Degenerate headspace, got them all moving defensive. I'm out in the field, these gatekeepers, they putting up fences. But me, I got plans got legs, plus plenty connections. I'm dagging in war speed, bag full of dubs, they sitting on benches. They living in the past, they're shilling with presents and future tenses. I used to vent, but now I just hold it, save my breath. They ain't ready for the levels, but they're out here moving relentless.
Lies within each of us.
Quest for the cake ain't never been so treacherous. Sound boys moving like models and bust stars, everything electric. Everything waste. These guys keep it riding in Teslas. Everything seedy, yeah, cause speedy, everything feckless. But if I want ride with the squad, then man are just way too reckless. Second my day one dons, I'm practical, then my friendships. Everything real, everything cold, we're not into them flexes.
Yeah, I tell you the truth, I ain't heard that tune, but as soon as I did wish that I am done. Us man are spraying out bare technology, shells going off, let it ring like Samsung. From a long time I've been moving, gorgeous, coming from Salford, 6 where it's lovely. But we never did the 14th floor in Plumtree Court, and the hood looks lovely. Try and make a few moves with my brother, them I tell you, my G's fully invested. Cat's freezing cold, got snowing out here, and the young G's feeling festive. And we got more shells than Italian pastor sitting in your kitchen cabinet. And we treat like medicine, so we don't deal with no vitamin tablets. Them man are only known to the two mile radius, but we gone worldwide. My missus is parking the whip and the yard off, scratching the rims on the curbside. It's a lot of culture on my side, so I got a shout out on the Angolans. Get about with the Romanians, and I got a shout out man from Poland. We keep shelling it whenever they're speaking, I can't see the benefit. Whenever they're talking, I can't see the target. Just keep shelling it, letting it. Large up my better than though, do you get mad? This season got dealt with. There no shells in the studio, so I'm going offset, man. I get reckless.
Change except the size of your wage, and things don't change unless you deal with the pain, and it don't change unless you're switching your name, move overseas, start a band, write some songs about fame. I wear a lot of brands that are supposed to be cool, and I do a lot of things to try and be like you. Look mom, I'm a pop star, said I'd be a rock star, gonna date a star, then crash a sports car.
I change my clothes, put a ring in my nose, I change the way that I talk, and then I upgrade my phone. I change my hair, change my clothes, put a ring in my nose, I made some friends in UK, and now I'm never alone. I change my hair, change my clothes, put a ring in my nose, I change the way that I talk, and then I upgrade my phone. I change my hair, change my clothes, put a ring in my nose, I made some friends in UK, and now I'm never alone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And now you're trying to judge all of my face. Slim Shady broke me in the eyelids. All the kids always love a little violence. What's your name, kid? Gotta say, kid. Who's to blame, kid? All the fame, kid. All the blame, kid. All the rage, kid. It's so late. I gotta change it.
Last year I gave her. Last month I gave her. Yesterday I gave her. For 2 days. Hard as nails like Tyson. Rip it off biting. Get a face tap. Wear it all black. Move it so fast. Get hold back. Hunt in your speaker. I'm the new Grim Reaper. Pass me the mic and I bust a move and then I steal your sneaker. Don't worry about nothing. Speak the truth, no bluffing. Why you over there shrugging?
I change my hair, change my clothes, put a ring in my nose, I change the way that I talk, and then I upgrade my phone. I change my hair, change my clothes, put a ring in my nose, I make some friends in UK, and now I'm never alone. I change my hair, change my clothes, put a ring in my nose, I change the way that I talk, and then I upgrade my phone. I change my hair, change my clothes, put a ring in my nose, I make some friends in UK, and now I'm never alone.
These dishes ain't gonna do themselves. she's right within us. She sound like we don't give up, we move from in out. The love between us is right within us. She sound like hey, can you help me real quick? We don't give up, we move from in out. The love between us is right within us. She sound like we don't give up, we move from in out. The love between us is right within us. She sound like we don't give up, we move from in out. The love between us is right within us. She sound like we don't give up. Wait, I think the sink is broken.
A fitting backdrop for a game of massive significance. The stage is set, a packed house at the ready, awaiting two teams who like nothing better than to test themselves on a stage like this. The tricky part is predicting which side will outfox the other. It's Liverpool, they face Juventus, and it's live next on EA TV. Too far from downtown Los Angeles, we're at Dignity Health Sports Park in Southern California. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we have more live action from the pre-season third group stage for you to look forward to. It is Liverpool up against Juventus.
Well, both these teams will be looking for a strong finish to the group stages here today in what has been a really good tournament so far. Certainly the quality of football has been excellent. Just hope that's the case again today.
And he's got the beating of his opponent. And his teammate got him out of trouble. So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays with Andrew Robertson in the wide defensive areas. And leading the line today is Diogo Jota. Oh, surely! And he's fired it against the post.
Well, it's been a good start by Liverpool. I'm not quite sure how they're not leading here.
Well, it is without question a very special day. This his debut match. Stuart, what should we expect to see from him?
Well, he's a good player, no doubt about that. And he will certainly improve their midfield. I just hope he settles in quickly and shows us what an effect he can have on this team.
Could play it in. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. It did look on for them, but not to be. Dusan Vlahovic.
Please come to reception to claim your
Salah.
stadium.
That's a good-looking ball. Real chance. In it goes. That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, here's the replay. Just look at this pass from Salah. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance. Well, he can't control his delight, can he? It's a wonderful moment for his team.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Douglas Luiz. Here's Keane. Locatelli. And a strong tackle. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. Nice weight on the pass. Oh, did so well to deny him. Now sending it in. They might still be problematic. Van Dijk. Now with Robertson. And the keeper taking it cleanly. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Andrew Robertson. Well, he's been ruled offside. Douglas Luiz. It's Weah on the ball. And Liverpool have the ball again. Vlahovic. So Bosley getting in there to intercept. Can he finish? No problems for the keeper. Dusan Vlahovic. Douglas Luiz. Moise Keane. He's beaten his man. Could be! And Juventus have done it! A goal for them! Level pegging! Back underway. Level pegging. One goal apiece in this game. Alexis McAllister. So Bosley. Now Mo Salah. Robertson. Low ball in. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, as we see it again, just watch how well the cross is delivered. Low, hard and accurate. And what a clever bit of play it is from Salah, both with his movement and his finish. That's a nice goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
And Juventus will get the throw-in. Kostic. Locatelli with it. Vlahovic. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, going for power, but what can you say about it, really? Not great. McAllister. And getting close to half-time with Liverpool in front here. Stuart, what strikes you about what you've seen from them in the first half?
Yeah, it's certainly been an open game, but on the balance...
Keeper did his job to begin with. Counter-attacking chance. Timothy Weah. Now Rabiot. Using the wide route could be beneficial for Juve. The defender doing his job. Now a short corner here. Half-hearted clearance. I think the threat has been averted. Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah. He's going forward well here. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Trying to really get at the opposition here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Moise Keane. Endo. Harvey Elliott. Ryan Gravenberch. Incisive pass. A good and fair challenge. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
And a Juventus personnel change here.
Moise Keane to be replaced by number 7,
Gravenberch. Here's Robertson. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. So Bosley. It's looking promising. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Liverpool pushing to add to the lead. It'll be a corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Robertson. Gakpo. Couldn't grab hold of it. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Kostic. Douglas Luiz. Chiesa. Wataru Endo. And slipped through beautifully. Well, I take my hat off to him because that was superb defending. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And he's through here. Oh, just narrowly off target.
Well, they broke with such pace and intent. Fantastic move. Just couldn't quite cap it off.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Wataru Endo. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool have given us away. Douglas Luiz. Kostic has it. Vlahovic. Ball back with Liverpool now. Gakpo. Robertson. Ryan Gravenberch. It's there for him. Still danger here. Robertson.
Well, what a great save that.
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. Clears it away. Alexander-Arnold. Endo. Robertson. And the cross into the middle. And the danger clear. Could be a chance to break here. Federico Chiesa. Here's Robertson. Endo. Alexander-Arnold. Opportunity. goals.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Douglas Luiz. Good looking move this. A bit of crosswork out for them. Just wanted to get it out of there. Just the challenge that was required. Luis Diaz. Robertson. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. And two substitutes on at the same time for Juve. Now sending it in. Crossing into the middle. And they couldn't take advantage of the position they were in. Good high press. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Determined defending. Could be in here. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Douglas Luiz. On to Konate. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Incisive pass. And the cross comes to nothing in the end. And in with a real chance. Really important tackle. And the referee blows for full time. This goes down as a Liverpool victory.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, I don't think, Stuart, anyone can really quibble about what he put into the game.
Well, he should be pleased with himself today because he performed really well. He scored a good goal, and they won the game. An excellent day all round.
guess I'll try call her again.
Thought we were something, but now we ain't nothing. I did something wrong, but I don't know what. Just want you to want me, but you just wanna leave me at the tone. Why don't you pick up the phone when I'm all alone? Do you hate me? Hits me like a heart attack when you don't come back. Someone save me. Why don't you pick up the phone when I'm all alone? Do you hate me? Hits me like a heart attack when you don't come back. Someone save me. It keeps ringing on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
I'm tired of waiting, overcomplicating. Things will never change. How we stay the same. Better to be broken. So I'm just gonna leave you at the door.
Why don't you pick up the phone when I'm all alone? Do you hate me? Hits me like a heart attack when you don't come back. Someone save me. Why don't you pick up the phone when I'm all alone? Do you hate me?
Hits me like a heart attack when you don't come back. Someone save me.
It keeps ringing on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Why don't you pick up the phone when I'm all alone? Do you hate me? Hits me like a heart attack when you don't call back. Someone save me. It keeps ringing on and 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 on and
Been that girl. Been that girl. Been that girl. Been that girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know it, better show up, girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know it, better show up, girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know it, better show up, girl. Get your on the runway, it's a whole new world. Speechless, he don't know what to say. My body look good in that new Gaultier. Switch up the swag 4 times in a day. It's just like whatever. Oh, forget it. Your girlfriend mad cause I'm photogenic. Call up the store, I'm about to spend it. UCC, I'm about to get it. In a blink of an eye, it's a new aesthetic. Wake up, the new era. This cap like new era. They salty cause I bring the pepper. I'll be the it girl now and forever. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know it, better show up, girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know it, better show up, girl. My face stunning is top tier. Being cold is my Montclair. Sickening body is unfair. I can pronounce everything I wear, and my on my bank account. Skin brown like a sneaker. I don't see nobody, I don't care about these and I can't push your brand if it's not 6 figures. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know it, better show up, girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, but it's been that girl. If you bad, then you know it, better show up, girl.